This is future Steph from by the time I finish this video. I filmed this whole video with my lights on like this, so I was really overexposed for like most of the video. It honestly makes me look so weird, so I apologize. I do kind of turn it off at the very end when you see my makeup, so you'll see my makeup in this natural lighting. But yeah, I do have to apologize for how overexposed I was for this whole video, but I don't want to refilm it for the third time, so enjoy. Hey guys, it's Steph here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on another video. Today I have my long-awaited Shein makeup video. If you watched my last Shein haul that I posted on my channel, I'll be posting the link and down below, so make sure to check it out if you haven't. But yeah, I've been saying I'm gonna do the Shein makeup video, but I've had a lot of problems. I haven't had time, and then when I have had time, I've actually filmed this video once and I ended up having to delete the footage because it was just too long, too rambly. But today I'm just going to be doing this whole long-awaited makeup video. Basically, since I filmed the video, I can't do a first impressions because, you know, I'm not gonna lie and be like, oh, I've never seen this makeup before in my life. So instead, I'm going to be doing a review, just reviewing all the products that I got, telling you what I think you should get, and talking about the shade range. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So Shein's makeup brand is called Sheglam, and so they have like a variety of makeup products. I'm on the website now and I'm seeing stuff that I didn't see when I did my order, so I might order some more makeup. I have enough makeup here for like a full face, and I'm just going to talk you through the products I got. They didn't have a primer, so I'm just going to put on my primer real quick. So we're going to go in the first thing with the foundation, and I just got the Complexion Pro Long Lasting Breathable Matte Foundation. I think they had a couple shades. This was one of their darker shades, and since I've already tried this out, I can tell you that this shade here, I got the shade Cappuccino, is too light for me. So I'll just do a quick shade comparison between this and my regular foundation, which is the Ordinary Foundation High Coverage Foundation in the shade 3.1Y Dark with yellow undertones, and this has SPF 15. These are both affordable foundations, but this darker one is my normal foundation, and as you can see, this lighter one is the Shein foundation. So definitely it was kind of hard to tell what shade I was on the website. So I feel like for me, a good shade would be mixing these two together, honestly. So that's what I'm gonna do just to apply my foundation. Definitely lighter than my skin tone, but the formula of it isn't that bad at all. I think it says it's a matte foundation. Yeah, it's very matte. Like, your skin will be extremely mattified. You like a matte finish with your foundation, definitely go for this. It blends out pretty nicely. It gives a nice finish. It's not too cakey or heavy. I think the foundation is good. I think if you get your right shade, it's a good foundation to use. I will say I don't think it's super high coverage. I don't know if it says it's high coverage, but I wouldn't say it's like super high coverage. I definitely think you need to go in with a bit more, but I don't want to go in with a bit more, so I'm just gonna keep it at that. The next product we're going to try out is the concealer. Concealer I actually really like. I usually use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Deep Olive, and this is the Sheglam concealer. I actually really like the packaging of it. It's really nice, and it has a doe foot applicator. I'll just do a quick shade comparison of these two. I'm almost out of my e.l.f. concealer, but then this is the e.l.f. concealer and this is the Shein concealer. So as you can see, it's quite light and it doesn't have as warm of an undertone. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind the concealer shade. I could see myself using it, especially as an under eye concealer, to really brighten under my eyes. I quite like the concealer. It feels really nice and lightweight on the skin as well. It's quite thick, I would say, but I do feel like it does kind of a little bit disappear when you apply it, when you blend it out. I'll show you what I mean in a second. I also got brushes from Shein, but I tried them out last time and I kind of bought them to use as face brushes, but they weren't the best for face brushes for like liquid products. They were definitely more face brushes for powders and stuff, and that's okay. So yeah, this is my concealer blended out under my eyes. As you can see, my dark circles are pretty stubborn, so it didn't completely cover my dark circle, but I feel like if I added another coat, it could potentially do that. So we might just quickly do that and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so I added another layer of concealer. Again, I think it hasn't completely covered my dark eye circles, but you know, it's bright. Definitely I feel like my under eyes look brightened from that, so I'm not mad at it. And then for now, I'm going to bake under my eyes. I don't usually bake, but I just thought we would try. And I've got the Sheglam Baked Glow setting powder in the shade dark brown. I really like this. When I first tried the products, I would say this is one of my favorite products, though I'm just seeing now that it definitely, when you open it up, it definitely does spill, but it doesn't spill out, which is good. It came with this little powder puff in it, but obviously no one really uses these kind of puffs, so I'm just gonna shake out a little bit of the product. This is less of a setting powder, to be honest, and more of like a all over face powder, but I'm just gonna put just a little bit under my eyes to set them, and on my nose, and then I'm gonna move on to my contour. Usually I contour with like my Makeup Revolution bronzer, but I actually got like a little bronzing stick. This kind of looks like a KKW Beauty or Fenty Beauty dupe. So it's just this Sheglam. I've kind of gotten like makeup on these products because I have used them, but I'm gonna be inserting clips and stuff. So it's just this Sheglam product in the shade Cinnamon, and so it's the contour, and it's just a cream contour, as you can see, and it comes with like a buffing brush on the other end. But I've tried the buffing brush and I will say it's not very good, so I would just go in with like a beauty blender or like a dense brush to properly blend out your concealer. So I'm just gonna try and maneuver it. I also say this is quite chunky and hard to use, especially on your nose. I'd say you need to, this is the color it comes out. I think it's a pretty good contour shade for me, not too dark, not too light either. I think I remember it being a little bit ashy, but you know, it is what it is. Like when I applied it last time, when I tried to buff it out with the brush it came with, it really did not go too well. So I just decided, let me just go with a beauty blender. Yeah, a beauty blender pretty much blends it out completely. It kind of, I will say, it kind of feels like it disappears a little bit. Yeah, it kind of, like, I put it here and here, and I will say it kind of feels like it disappeared a bit. That's any background noise. I'm filming this while my mom and my brother are both home, and I hate filming when they're both home because it means there's no quiet in this house. But yeah, I definitely feel like that product, especially on my nose, really just disappeared. I don't feel like my nose looks snatched. Usually I contour with this and I always feel like my nose looks pretty snatched afterwards. I don't have bronzer from, I don't know if they had bronzer, but I don't have bronzer from shein. So I'm just gonna quickly bronze my face and then put some powder on. Okay guys, so this is what my base is looking like. I feel like my skin doesn't look completely even, and I'm not sure if that's my skin problem or the product's problem, but yeah, I also feel like I look a little bit shiny from the powder. I guess it does say baked glow, so maybe the powder has a little bit of a shimmer to it, because I definitely feel like a little bit shiny where I've applied the powder all over my face. I did also get a little lip balm product from them. It's just in the shade white. It's like their lip balm, and yeah, I think it's like a pretty good lip balm. I will say you need to reapply it quite a bit because it does kind of dry down. But if you need to like quickly, like if you need to do this just before your makeup to make sure your lips aren't dry, by the time you've gotten to your lips, it would have dried down, but your lips wouldn't be dry, if that makes sense. So yeah, next product we're going to use is one of the palettes I got. I got two palettes, one face palette and one eyeshadow palette. So this is the face palette I got. It's the Ochre Sheglam 3D Face Pro face palette. And yeah, this face palette, I thought this was a highlighter palette for some reason. It has a highlighter in it, but it's not a highlighter palette. It says it has a highlighter, a setting powder, and 2 contouring shades, and it says that it's formulated with vitamin E and 100% free of parabens, mineral oils, perfume, and phthalates or something. It came with the film on it, but because I've tried this, I've taken the film on, so it did come really nicely packaged and everything. It doesn't have a smell, so that's good. So yeah, this is what this palette looks like. I don't know how I feel about this palette, to be honest. Even from like the first time I used it, I'm not sure if it's like my favorite palette ever. I don't think it was super pigmented like that. I want to say the pigment is there. I'm just gonna go in with like the goldy shade highlight and put that on the apps of my cheeks. As you can see, it's definitely goldy. You can definitely see a gold. I guess it has a bit of a shimmer to it. Well, it's definitely more like a glittery sheen more than like a full-on popping blinding highlight, but it does pop on the nose. It's nice on the nose. I feel like nose highlight always just pops. Also, if I'm putting highlighter on the complete wrong spot on my face, please let me know, because I'm not a makeup professional, guys. I'm just testing this makeup for y'all, but I wouldn't say I'm a makeup connoisseur. I feel like blending it out kind of takes it away a little bit, but you know, we can only do what we can do. I didn't buy a blush. I can't remember if they had blushes, but I didn't buy a blush. So I'm just gonna use this like pinky reddy shade in this palette. Again, it's just not very pigmented, sadly. Like, can you see I've just applied it there? And can you really see a difference? Not really. Let's open the eyeshadow palette and see if there's like a shade I could use potentially as a blush in there instead. This is the eyeshadow palette. It comes in like a little box. Everything comes in boxes and really well packaged, I will say. The packaging is already cute too. So this is the Century's sheglam palette. You'll see like close-ups of it now. It also came with film on it, but I've taken it off because I've used it. And this is what the colors look like and the palette looks like itself. What I found when I used this palette the first time was that these shades are not that pigmented on my skin tone. So I feel like if you are white or you have a lighter skin tone, these would probably pop and show up better on your skin. They definitely have a bit of fallout, but they're not the worst thing ever. And I think the shimmers were quite good because I think I used them on a dry brush and they still showed up a little bit. It is a gorgeous palette, and it did come with like a little sheet that had like names on, so that's nice. I don't know if we can use any of these as blush shades, so I'm just gonna go and back in with the other palette real quick. I'm just gonna dip it in to see if we can get some color. It's definitely more of a shimmery shade more than anything. I'm just gonna blend that out because that's an intense shimmery shade. Definitely not the color it looks like in the pan. It's definitely a little bit more champagne-y, pinky gold. Just gonna try and blend that out a bit. Okay, so for this, I'm just gonna come a little bit closer, just try and get a little bit closer for the eyeshadow. I'm gonna say that the products are not the best on my skin tone. I would say that's one of the big takeaways I'll give from this video. I'm definitely not gonna use the brownie shades from this palette because I don't know, brownie shades on my skin tone, I think I've talked about this before, they just make me feel like they come up a bit purpley and not that great. I don't know if I use a little bit of the concealer as a base. I don't have like eyelids. I don't know if anyone else has really folded eyelids like this, but it's such an issue for me. I'm kind of jealous because I see people do eyeshadow. I'm like, I don't even know if I could do that on myself because I literally just do not have eyelids. Like, I'm gonna just set it with a little bit of powder because I think you're supposed to set this. So let's just go in with some shades. So I'm gonna go for this. I went for the dark brown last time. I think I'm just gonna go for maybe a peachy look with a little bit of shimmer. So I think I'm gonna just dip into these two shades here and just put those all over my lid. As you can see, like I said, can you see a difference from this eye to this eye? Not really. Okay. Yeah, no pigment. Okay, so we're not getting pigment, guys. I can't lie to you and say we're getting pigment because we're really not getting pigment here. Okay, since I don't think we're gonna be able to get a matte shade to show up on my skin tone, I'm gonna go in with just a shimmery shade all over then. So I think I'm just gonna go in with this orangey kind of shimmery shade. I guess we're just gonna go in with that. I'm gonna try and put that all over my eyes. See what I mean? The shimmers show up a lot better. Like, it's not even picking up on camera, but it's even here in like my little crease. Like, it showed up completely, and my brush is completely dry. This is a different brush, by the way, guys. So this is really just one application. Oh, definitely, it's definitely falling down to like here, but I think I'm gonna put it under my eyes anyways. I feel like people don't really put glitter on their lower lash line, but I feel like because this color is kind of subtle, I can get away with it on my lower lash line. I actually kind of, I don't know if you guys can see it properly, but I actually quite like the way that looks. Like, and I'm just putting it here too. Sorry for the texture on my skin, but yeah, that's how that looks. Also, by the way, guys, the reason why I haven't done my eyebrows at all is because I can't do eyebrows, especially when my eyebrows haven't been plucked for decades. I'm gonna show you the brow product, but I'm just gonna brush out my brows, leave them like that, not conceal them, not do anything. I can't do any eyebrow related things until I get these monsters plucked. So let me just finish this eyeshadow and then I'll come back to you. So the next step for the eyes is eyelash curling. I've never been one to curl my eyelashes, but I thought I would get these and test them out in case you are. So I'm just gonna try my best. Even last time when I tried these out, I wasn't really sure what to do, so I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, I definitely feel like those kind of brought my lashes out a bit. Okay guys, this is the mascara that I bought. It's just a sheglam. It says it's a waterproof mascara, and I will say I actually do not like or would recommend this mascara, because when I put it on, it made my lashes feel like super sticky, and like when I would like open my eyes and close my eyes, like they stuck together. Like you can, if you even see the one, it's like a pretty thick one, like coated, and even the sound it makes, very sticky sounding. But I will show you it just in case maybe you're the type of person who likes sticky mascaras. I will show you what the mascara looks like on one eye, and I'm gonna apply my regular mascara to the other eye so you can kind of see a comparison. As you can see, it's really clumpy. It's also a volumizing mascara, so it's supposed to give you your lashes a lot of volume, which I feel like, you know, for all that it's worth, it does in a way, but it is very, very clumpy. So yeah, this is a comparison of my eyes with that mascara on. Not bad. I actually think it's not that bad of a mascara. And then this is my eye without mascara and just eyelash curled. I think both don't look too bad actually. I'm just gonna put my regular mascara on this eye just so you can see a comparison. I really love my regular mascara. It's just the Maybelline Lash Sensational Lash Multiplying Mascara. Okay, so I've just put on the mascara. This is the Shein mascara. As you can see, there's a little clump there and I'm just too scared to get that out. And then this is my regular Maybelline mascara. I feel like it has a really nice effect. We'll say this one definitely does look more volumizing. It definitely does give a more volumized look to your lashes, while this one just lengthens them and, you know, separates them. So, you know, depending on what you're looking for, you know, pick your makeup accordingly. Next step is lips. But before then, I'll just quickly show you the eyebrow product. So it comes in like a little box like this. Like I said, everything comes boxed. I think, you know, the boxing is a little bit unnecessary, but it's nice. It feels really luxury. And then it just comes, it's a 2-in-1 brown product. So on one end, it just comes with like this like dark brown pencil. I bought the color #1 taupe, and I would definitely say that this is more of a color if you're like blonde and you have like dark roots. It's a bit too light for my brows actually, so I'm not gonna put it on. And then it also comes with like this little pomade and spoolie product at the bottom. Like this is colored, if you can see. I think I'm just gonna use a regular brow product at the end. For lips, I got like 3 lip products. I got the, well, besides the lip balm, I got 4, but I got this liquid lipstick. It's in the shade Neutral. It's the sheglam Stay Wild liquid lipstick. This is what it looks like. You see it more in the cutoff, but yeah, there's this. We have this cool lipstick here, and I think it has like a little mirror at the end, so that's kind of cool. So if you were taking this around with you, you could like use this mirror to reapply your lipstick. But also the way it opens is cool. So you click the top and the lipstick comes out, and then this is just the shade of this lipstick. It's like a nudie tone. Honestly, I would say it's like really similar to the color of the liquid lipstick. Then I also got this lip liner in the shade, I also think this was in the shade 04. I also think this was a shade called Neutral, and it's just this color. And I will say this is like way too light for me. I know it looks dark there, but on the lip it doesn't, I mean, if I just do like one stroke, it's a little bit too light for me to use on my lip. I'll try it out on half my lips today and let's see what it looks like. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see, but it comes up really pinky on my lips, so no, we're not gonna do that. It's also super creamy to the point where it's smudgy. You can't really get like a good straight line with it, so I will say I'm not the biggest fan of that. I'm just gonna go in with my normal lip liner. For some reason I can't find my usual lip liner, but I just have this Primark lip liner in the shade Desert Sands, so I'm just gonna quickly apply that and then come back. So I've just aligned my lips with this Primark lip liner. I think because of the lip balm I had on, it's kind of hard to get like a precise lining, but my lip, I just slightly lined. Usually I wouldn't put on lipstick or anything. I would just go straight in with gloss, But for the purposes of this, I'm just gonna put on this lipstick just to try on a little bit, just to see if you can do like a nude lip as a black girl with it on. So I'm just gonna do a little really light coating of it there. Can you see? I'm just gonna put that much on because honestly for me, I don't really wear lipstick. But yeah, this is what it looks like paired with the lip liner. I think this is a pretty kind of classic kind of color combination for a black girl trying to do a new lip. So I'm just gonna go over it with some gloss just to tie the look together. I just feel like gloss makes makeup look so much more fancy. But what I will say is I did have this makeup on for a while last week. I'm probably not gonna keep it on for a while today, but I did have it on for a while and it lasted pretty well, like 2 or 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours. It lasted pretty well, and I went out and I wore a mask and stuff while wearing this makeup. But the lips though, they go. I don't know if it's because of the lip gloss or what, but the lips definitely don't last as long as the rest of the makeup does. So just keep that in mind. But I actually feel like this turned out much better than last time. I do actually like the lips this time. I might actually use this combination. Yeah, that's the lips. And then I'm just gonna quickly, like I said I would do, brush out my eyebrows just using this Makeup Revolution brush spoolie. If you've watched any video of me where I'm doing makeup, you will know I've been saying I'm gonna get my brows done for a while, but things haven't opened up like that in Ireland, so I literally cannot, I don't think. And that's it. I'm just gonna take a little brush and use this shimmery pink in the corner here, and I'm just gonna put that on my inner corner. Again, it's not like I really need any more shimmer near my eyes. But yeah, this is what my makeup looks like. I'm just gonna add some setting spray and then I'm gonna tell you my final thoughts. Okay, yeah, so I just closed my eyes, put some setting spray on, and then when I tried to open my eyes, the mascara was sticking my eyes together. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of that. And also it doesn't burn, but I definitely felt something with it on my eyes. So I don't know how long I would enjoy it being on my skin. So I'm gonna just, I don't know, try and stop the brightness from being so bright. Maybe I should turn off my ring light for a second. Yeah, so this is okay in natural light. This is what the makeup looks like. Maybe I should have filmed it natural light this whole time. Oh god, I feel like the lights were kind of washing me out. God. But yeah, this is what the makeup looks like. Honestly, my base especially doesn't look too bad. I feel like my skin looks pretty good. It doesn't look completely even, but I guess that's also just my skin. But yeah, this is what the base looks like. The lips look really good actually. I really like the lips. But then again, I did use my own gloss and lip liner. Cheeks, I think my cheeks are so bright because I put so much of that glittery blush on. So yeah, and then my eyes look like this, you know, nothing special because I really couldn't do anything with the eyes. I don't think it's too bad. I feel like it's a nice natural-ish looking everyday makeup, and I did do it mainly with Shein products. So I think some products are definitely worth your money. If I was to recommend products, I would definitely recommend this powder because it did a great job of mattifying my face underneath all the highlighter. It's a nice color for darker skinned people. And yeah, so I do recommend this. I do recommend the lip balm. I think it's just a cute little thing to throw in your bag just to make your lips moist. I like the concealer. Personally, I think I'm gonna actually keep using the concealer. I think I'll definitely need a couple coats of it, but I do like the concealer. The eyeshadow palette, if you're lighter skinned, I would recommend it because especially the shimmery shades, they work pretty well. You will have to reapply, but I would recommend the lipstick. And then I forgot to show the brushes I got. This is the brushes, and I did kind of use them throughout my makeup just to, you know, to do my powder and then to do some highlight. I did use these brushes. They're not too bad, but they're also not what I wanted. I did want denser brushes to maybe apply my foundation with, but it is what it is. And yeah, there's some little eyeshadow brushes here that would be good for under eye eyeshadow and stuff like that. But yeah guys, I don't want to ramble on too much. because I really don't want this video to be long. I'm sorry if this video seems a little bit rushed and all over the place at times. It was generally just because I filmed this video before, it was too long, and I didn't really want to film a really long rambly video all over again, even though I might have filmed a really long rambly video all over again. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below any other content you'd like to see from me. I do have some content coming up. I do have another Shein video coming up to do with nails. I also have other content, Pinterest inspired outfit video that I'm planning. I'm also having another Shein haul soon. It should be next week or maybe later this week if my order comes this week. If I do have another Shein haul this week, then I will do a Pinterest inspired outfits video after that for spring summer. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, subscribe down below, like, comment, follow me on Instagram. I would really like to aim for at least 300 subscribers by the middle of this year. So let's just subscribe down below, guys, and let's grow our family here. And yeah, that's it for the video. I really rambled so much, guys. I'm so sorry. Bye. And then for my real ones who stick to the end of my videos every time, comment down below, pop, and I'll know that you watched this point in the video.